Fox News contributor Kellyanne Conway joins me now. So great to see you this evening, and Happy New Year to you. You know, I know you're not in the business of giving actually helpful advice to Democrats, but in all seriousness, if it were not for Trump derangement syndrome, what would Democrats be running on right now?
Absolutely nothing. And to Bill Maher's point, if this is your entire personality, you have no personality. And Charlie, I think what's different now is I would just ask the TDS-addled left, whether it's Swalwell or Rosie O'Donnell or the whole lot of them, to what do you specifically object? Which peace deal would you unravel? Which trade deal would you cancel? Which part of the closed border that has resulted in making sure that people, but more important, just as importantly, drugs aren't here illegally? Which family that doesn't have to be that of the next Jocelyn Nagurney and others, which one would you say, oh, but we should have a different president so there would be more people here to commit crimes, more drugs flooding? What exactly does Donald Trump do that you would change? They don't have an answer because it's about Trump the man, but I think it feels a little bit different now. His detractors and critics, Charlie, look so pale. They sound so stale. And we know that there's no vaccine, therapeutic, or cure for stage 5 TDS. It just addles the brain. It attacks the nervous system. It completely kills your sense of humor forevermore. You never get that sense back. But to what end? In other words, I never hear any of them saying, well, here's who will run in 2028 and they'll make it all right. Or here's the Democrat who's got the best policies. And this is the fissure, this is the crack in the facade I start to see. Jared Polis, Democratic governor of Colorado, a state that's been trending blue for quite a while, he announced that he is all in. He's opting in for Trump's school choice, the Educational Choice for Children's Act. Why is this important? Because you're starting to see Democrats say, excuse me, where there are policies that are going to benefit the people of my state, it doesn't matter to me that it's Donald Trump who's the leader. In fact, I'm going to find a way to work with them. But none of this honestly matters to most people who like energy independence, like a closed-up border, want national security, want the wars to be somewhere else and not come here. And I just have to say, Charlie, for all my commentary, I just can't match your poetic skills. And I noticed that you went from poem to limerick when it came to Ireland's Rosie O'Donnell. There is someone who needs a big old hug or something else to do, someone to love her back.
Yeah, you know, it's really remarkable. I agree with you about there is no cure, and especially for the stage 5 TDS sufferers. I think some of it has to do with money, the fact that they're probably making a lot of money off of TDS. But there does seem to be this kind of herd immunity that is taking over sort of normal people who are looking around saying, actually, this isn't so bad. Maybe he's not a fascist. Maybe he's not a Nazi, and they're waking up. And
well, that's the thing, Charlie.
What we can...
Yes. The left is obsessed. They're about obsession with Trump, and Trump is about outcomes for you. That's the difference here. And just one last thing, since you said herd immunity, I've never been a big fan of the masks, but all of a sudden I want to bring back masks. Mask for Swalwell, mask for Rosie O'Donnell. Let's mask up all the mask wearers, and we'd have to hear less of them. Happy New Year to us all.
Yeah. Yeah, indeed. And Happy New Year to you. Thank you, Kelly.
All the best. Take care.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.